Shepherds we shall be, for thee, my Lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand, that our feet may swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow a river forth to thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be. Nomine Patri et Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
When I wet my flashing sword, and my hand take hold in judgment, I shall reap vengeance upon my enemies, and repay all those who hate me. O Lord, take me upon thy right hand, and count me among thy saints. And so many of you sinners have bore witness to my public executions over time, and none of you dared even lift a hand to help or call it out. You all just watched. And you all continue to watch as my assailants roam this land free and get away with everything they do wrong. Now, we must all fear evil men. But let me tell you all that there is another kind of evil. But let me be the one to tell you that there is even more to fear. And that is the indifference of good men. And as I start to become feeling like once again I'm in a bad place, in a bad spot, because Mercer took my King of New York title, does that make him an evil man? This is that indifference that I'm struggling with right now. But because I'm feeling so naked without my belt, I'm feeling so angry, really, really angry without my King of New York title, because I know I didn't lose that title where it matters, where it's competitive in a wrestling match or a damn street fight. It doesn't matter to me. So I'm reminded of a time where I thought I was down and out, where I thought I was at my worst, where I was in the worst place mentally. And I thought it was so sweet. I thought I was fucked up with no shoes, until I met me a dude with no feet. And then I start getting these messages. I'm having these nightmares of castles and war with Vikings, and that brings me here. To know I was once an orphan, given up by my parents, left to that A.N.Y firehouse in Manhattan, raised by firemen, taught to be a man's man, an alpha male, to hide my feelings, to downplay emotion. I find myself in Ireland, learning that I have ancestors. I do have family. I do have a bloodline from Kincora, Ireland, and a relation to one king, Brian Boru, who held back the Vikings from entirely invading Ireland and taking over the lands, using the River Shannon, which I just recently visited, learning my history, learning that I'm not alone, learning that I have that warrior blood pumping through my veins. And now I'm going to show that warrior bloodline. Now I'm going to evolve into somebody I should have been a long time ago. So everyone who stands against me, I will no longer pray for the enemies of my enemies. I will no longer allow these bad, evil men to walk these lands and take over spots that don't belong to them, never did, because they don't deserve it. Now, you will see the angry New Yorker evolve into exactly who he was always supposed to be. And as we go into this new era, Mercer, Chris Angel, you guys are next on the list. And at risk or reward in AAW, I will allow my brothers to do battle without getting involved. And I promise you one thing, Mercer. You will reap what you sowed. You will regret your words. You will regret ever thinking that Keon and Slim are some sort of weak links, and you will regret aligning yourself with that traitor, Marco Vetti, who is no cruel king. Trust me when I tell you. And Chris Angel, the beating I am going to give you at Foul Play will pale in comparison to any beating you thought you took as a child, as a teenager, whatever made you morph into Striggs. I will beat you within an inch of your life. And if you think I'm afraid of crossing that line, then go watch what I did to Karan Cook, throwing him off of that bridge, hoping that he would hit that water like a pavement of cement and splatter. Nobody is safe from this man standing in front of you right now. Nobody is safe from what the angry New Yorker is slowly starting to become in front of your very eyes, knowing now I have King's lineage in my blood. I will make the Baru clan proud. Trust me. Gimmicks aside, I am the best in this business for a reason. And now I'm going to prove why I am the best in the world. Yeah.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.